welcome to the final reading of the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, kindly read by Hilondray. Just a reminder to keep your microphones on mute until the end of the reading. If you have any questions or comments, there's a chat box below that you can type your questions in for Hilondray or just to discuss things with each other. And yeah, so I will pass over to Hilondray. You can take it away.
That's it, guys. This is the last reading. Hopefully the last in-depth, but maybe something is coming. Last time we left it on the Emerald Tablet 12, and I'm going to take it from there. So, Emerald Tablet 12, the law of cause and effect and the keys of prophecy. Listen now, O soul, to the words of my wisdom. Listen to the voice of Thoth, the Atlantean. I have conquered the law of time-space. I have gained knowledge of the future of time. I have seen that in humanity's movements through space-time shall ever be one with the all. Know now, O soul, that all of the future is an open book to those who can read. All effects shall bring forth its causes, as all effects grew from that first cause. May you know that the future is not fixed or stable, but varies as cause brings forth an effect. Look in the cause, you shall bring into being, and surely you shall see that all is effect. So, young soul, be sure the effects that you bring forth are ever causes of more perfect effects. Know that the future is never in fixation, but follows a person's free will as it moves through the movements of time-space towards the goal where a new time begins. Humans can only read the future through the causes that bring the effects. Seek within you the causation, and surely you shall find the effects. Listen, O soul, while I speak of the future, speak of the effect that follows the cause. Know now that in humanity's journey into the light is ever seeking escape from the night that surrounds it. Like the shadow that surrounds the stars in the sky, and like the stars in the sky space, you too shall shine from the shadows of night. Ever your destiny shall lead you onward until you are one with the light. Yes, though your way lies amidst the shadows, ever before you glow the great light. Dark may be the way, but yet you shall conquer the shadows that flow around you like night. Far in the future, I see humanity as light-born, free from the darkness that binds the soul, living in the light, without the bonds of darkness that covers the light of the soul. Know now, O soul, before you attain this, that many the dark shadows shall fall on your light, striving to quench with the shadows of darkness the light of the soul that strives to be free. Great is the struggle between light and darkness. It is age-old and yet ever new. Yet, in a time far in the future, light shall be all and darkness shall fall. Listen now, O soul, to my words of wisdom. Prepare, and you shall not bind your light. Humanity has risen and fallen as ever new waves of consciousness flow from the great abyss below us towards the sun of their goal. You, my children, have risen from a state that was little above the beast, until now, of all humankind, you are the greatest. Yet, before you were others greater than you, and yet as before you, others have fallen, so also shall you come to an end, and upon the land where you dwell now, barbarians shall dwell, and in turn rise to light. Forgotten shall be the ancient wisdom, yet ever shall it live, though hidden from people. In the land you call Kem, races shall rise, and races shall fall. Forgotten shall you be of the children of life, yet you shall have moved to a star space beyond this, leaving behind this place where you dwelt. The soul of humanity moves ever onward, bound not by any one star, but ever moving to the great goal before you, where you are dissolved in the light of the all. Know now that you shall ever go onward, moved by the law of cause and effect, until in the end both become one. Yes, after you have gone, Others shall move into the places you lived. Knowledge and wisdom shall all be forgotten, and only a memory of gods shall survive. As I to you am a god by my knowledge, so you too shall be gods on the future, because of your knowledge far above theirs. Yet know now that all through the ages your species shall have access to law when you will. Ages to come shall see revival of wisdom to those who shall inherit your place on this star. They shall in turn come into wisdom and learn to banish the darkness by light. Yet greatly must they strive throughout the ages to bring unto themselves the freedom of light. Then shall there come unto humanity the great warfare, that shall make the earth tremble and shake in its course. Aye, then shall the Dark Lord open the warfare between light and the night. When mankind again shall conquer the ocean and fly in the air on wings like the birds, when he has learned to harness the lightning, then shall the time of warfare begin. Great shall be the battle between the forces, great the warfare of darkness and light. Nations shall rise against nation, using dark forces to shatter the earth. Weapons of force shall wipe out humanity until half of the races of mankind shall be gone. Then shall come forth the sons of the morning, and give their edict to the children of life, saying, O men, cease from your striving against your brothers and sisters. Only thus can you come to the light. Cease from your unbelief, O my kin, and follow the path and know you are right. Then shall the people cease from their striving, brother against brother and father against son. Then shall the ancient home of my people rise from its place neath the dark ocean waves. Then shall the age of light be unfolded, with all of mankind seeking the light of the goal. Then shall the family of light rule the people, and banished shall be the darkness of the night. Yes, the children of life shall progress onward and upward to the great goal. Children of light shall they become. Flame of the flame shall their souls ever be. Knowledge and wisdom shall be yours in the great age, for you shall approach the eternal flame, the source of all wisdom, the place of the beginning that is yet one with the end of all things. Yes, in a time that is yet unborn, all shall be one, and one shall be all. Humanity, a perfect flame of this cosmos, shall move forward to a place in the stars. Yes, even you shall move from out of this space-time and into another beyond the stars. Long have you listened to me, O my children. Long have you listened to the wisdom of Thoth. Now I depart from you into darkness. Now go I to the halls of Amenti, there to dwell in the future, when light shall return to mankind. Yet know this, my spirit shall ever be with you, guiding your feet on the pathway of light. Guard now the secrets I leave with you, and surely my spirit will guard you through life. Keep your eyes ever on the pathway to wisdom. Keep the light as your goal evermore. Do not tether your soul in the bondage of darkness. Free let it wing in its flight to the stars. Now I depart you to dwell in Amenti. May you remain as my children in this life and the next. The time will come when you too shall be deathless, living from age to age, a light among mankind. May you guard the entrance to the halls of Amenti. May you guard the secrets I have hidden among you. Let not the wisdom be cast to barbarians. Secret shall you keep it from those who seek light. Now I depart. May you receive my blessing. Take my way and follow the light. Blend your soul in the great essence, one with the great light, let your conscience be. Call upon me when you need me. Use my name 3 times in a row. Ceketet, Arelich, Volmalites. Emerald Tablet 13. The Keys of Life and Death. Listen, O soul, may you hear of the wisdom, hear of the word that fills you with life. Hear the word that shall banish the darkness, hear the voice that shall banish the night. Mystery and wisdom have I brought to you, my children. Knowledge and power descended from old. Do you not know that all shall be opened when you find the oneness of all? One shall you be with the masters of mystery, conquerors of death and masters of life. Aye, You shall learn of the flower of Amenti, the blossom of life that shines in the halls. In spirit shall you reach that halls of Amenti and bring back the wisdom that lives in the light. Know that the gateway to power is secret. Know that the gateway to life is through death. Aye, through that, but not as you know that, but a that that is life and is fire and is light. Do you desire to know the deep hidden secret? Look in your heart, where the knowledge is bound. Know that within you the secret is hidden, the source of all life and the source of all death. List now, O soul, while I tell you the secret, reveal unto you the secret of old. Deep in earth's heart lies the flower, the source of the spirit that binds all in its form. To know that the earth is living in body as you are alive in your own formed form. The flower of life is as your own place of spirit and streams through the earth as yours flows through your form, giving of life to the earth and its children, renewing the spirit from form into form. This is the spirit that is the form of your body, shaping and molding you into its form. Know now, O soul, that your form is dual, balanced in polarity while formed in its form. Know that when death approaches fast upon you, it is only because your balance is shaken. It is only because one pole has been lost. Know that your body, when in perfect balance, may never be touched by the fingers of death. Yes, even accidents may only approach when the balance is gone. When you are in a balanced equilibrium, you shall live on in time and not taste of death. Know that you are the balanced completion, existing because of your balance of poles. Within you, when one pole is drawn downward, fast from you goes the balance of life. Then to you, cold death approaches, and change must come to your unbalanced life. Know that the secret of life in Amenti is the secret of restoring the balance of poles. All that exists as form and is living because of the spirit of life in its poles. Do you not see that in Earth's heart is the balance of all things that exist and have been on its face? The source of your spirit is drawn from Earth's heart for you, for in your form you are one with the earth. When you have learned to hold your own balance, then you shall draw on the balance of earth. Exist then shall you while earth is existing, changing in form only when earth too shall change, tasting not of death, but one with this planet, holding your form till all pass away. Listen, O soul, while I give the secret, so that you too shall taste not of change. 1 hour each day shall you lie with your head pointed to the place of the positive pole. 1 hour each day shall your head be pointed to the place of the negative pole. While your head is placed to the northward, hold your consciousness from the chest to the head. And when your head is placed southward, hold your thought from chest to the feet. Hold yourself in balance once in each 7, and your balance will retain the whole of its strength. Yes, if you are old, your body will freshen, and your strength will become as youth. This is the secret known to the masters by which they hold off the fingers of death. Do not neglect to follow the path I have shown, for when you have passed beyond years to 100, to neglect it will mean the coming of death. May you hear my words and follow the pathway. Keep yourself in balance and live on in life. Young soul, listen carefully to my voice. Listen to the wisdom that I give you of death. When at the end of your work appointed, you may desire to pass from this life, pass to the plane where the sons of the morning live and exist as the children of light, pass without pain and pass without sorrow into the plane where there is eternal light. First, lie at rest with your head to the eastward. Fold up your hands at the source of your life, solar plexus. Place your consciousness there in the life seat. Whirl it and divide it to the north and to the south. Send the one out toward the northward and send the other out to the south. Relax your hold upon your being. Forth from your form will your silver spark fly, upward and onward to the sun of the morning, blending with light, at one with its source. There it shall flame till desire shall be created, then shall return to a place in a form. Know now, O soul, that thus passes the great souls, changing at will from life unto life. Thus ever passes the avatar, willing his death as he wills his own life. Listen, O soul, and drink of my wisdom. Learn now the secret that is master of time. May you learn how those you call masters are able to remember the lives of their past. Great is the secret, yet easy to master, giving to you the mastery of time. When upon you death fast approaches, fear not, but know that you are a master of death. Relax your body, resist not with tension. Place in your heart the flame of your soul. Swiftly then, sweep it to the seat of the triangle. Hold for a moment, then move to the goal. This is the place between your eyebrows, the place where the memory of life must hold sway. Hold your flame here in your brain seat until the fingers of death grasp your soul. Then, as you pass through the state of transition, surely the memories of life shall pass too. Then shall the past be as one with the present, then shall the memory of all be retained. Free shall you be from all the retrogression, the things of the past shall live in today. You have now heard the voice of my wisdom. Follow, and you shall live through the ages as I. Emerald Tablet 14. The Secret of the Mysteries. Listen, O soul, to the deep hidden wisdom, lost to the world since the time of the dwellers, lost and forgotten by mankind in this age. Know that this earth is but a portal, guarded by powers unknown to you. Yet the Dark Lords hide the entrance that leads to the heaven-born land. Know that the way to the sphere of Arulo is guarded by barriers opened only to light-born humans. Upon earth, I am the holder of the keys to the gates of the sacred land. I have commanded, by the powers beyond me, to leave the keys to the world of humanity. Before I depart, I give you the secrets of how you may rise from the bondage of darkness, cast off the bindings of flesh that have bound you, rise from the darkness and into the light. May you know that the soul must be cleansed of its darkness if you are to enter the portals of light. Thus, I established among you the mysteries, so that the secrets may always be found. Yes, though mankind may fall into darkness, always the light will shine as a guide. Hidden in darkness, veiled in symbols, always the way to the portal will be found. Mankind in the future will deny the mysteries, but always the way the seeker will find. Now I command you to maintain my secrets, giving only to those you have tested, so that the pure may not be corrupted, so that the power of truth may prevail. Listen now to the unveiling of the mystery. Listen to the symbols of mystery I give. Make of it a religion, for only this way will its essence remain. There are two regions between this life and the Great One, traveled by the souls who depart from this earth. Duat, the home of the powers of illusion. Sekhet Etspet, the house of the gods. Osiris, the symbol of the guard of the portals, who turns back the souls of unworthy men. Beyond lies the sphere of the heaven-born powers, Arulo, the land where the great ones have passed. There, when my work among mankind has been finished, will I join the great ones of my ancient home. 7 are the mansions of the house of the mighty. 3 guards the portal of each house from the darkness. 15 the ways that lead to Duat. 12 are the houses of the lords of illusion, facing 4 ways, each of them different. 40 and 2 are the great powers, judging the dead to seek the portal. 4 are the sons of Horus, 2 are the guards of East and West. Isis, the mother who pleads for her children, queen of the moon, reflecting the sun. Ba is the essence, living forever. Ka is the shadow that mankind knows as life. Ba comes not until Ka is incarnate. There are mysteries to preserve through the ages. They are the keys of life and of death. Hear now the mystery of mysteries. Learn of the circle, beginningless and endless, the form of she who is one and in all. Listen and hear it, go forth and apply it, thus will you travel the way that I go. Mystery in mystery, yet clear to the light born, the secret of all I now will reveal. I will declare a secret to the initiated, but let the door be wholly shut against the profane. Three is the mystery, come from the Great One. Hear, and light upon you will dawn. In the primeval dwell three unities. Other than these, none can exist. These are the equilibrium, source of creation, one God, one truth, one point of freedom. Three come forth, three come forth from the tree of the balance, all life, all good, and all power. Three are the qualities of God in her light home, infinite power, infinite wisdom, infinite love. Three are the powers given to the masters, to transmute evil, assist good, and observe distinctions. Three are the things inevitable for God to perform, manifest power, wisdom, and love. Three are the powers creating all things, divine love, possessed of perfect knowledge, divine wisdom, knowing all possible means, divine power possessed by the joint will of divine love and wisdom. Three are the circles of existence, the circle of light where dwells nothing but God, and only God can traverse it, the circle of chaos where all things by nature arise from death, the circle of awareness where all things spring from life. All things animate are of three states of existence: chaos or death, liberty in humanity, and felicity of heaven. Three necessities control all things, beginning in the great deep, the circle of chaos, plenitude in heaven. Three are the paths of the soul: human, liberty, light. Three are the hindrances: lack of endeavor to obtain knowledge, non-attachment to God, attachment to evil. In humanity, the three are manifest. Three are the kings of power within. Three are the chambers of the mysteries, found yet not found in the human body. Listen and hear of those who are liberated, freed from the bondage of life into light. Knowing the source of all worlds shall be open. Aye, even the gates of Arulo shall not be barred. Yet heed, O soul, who would enter heaven. If you are not worthy, it is better to fall into the fire. Know that the celestials pass through the pure flame. At every revolution of the heavens, they bathe in the fountains of light. Listen, O soul, to this mystery. Long in the past, before you were born as a human, I dwelled in ancient Atlantis. There in the temple, I drank of the wisdom, poured as a fountain of light from the dweller. I was given the key to ascend to the presence of light in the great world. I stood before the Holy One, enthroned in the flower of life. Veiled was he by the lightning of darkness, else my soul by the glory would have been shattered. Forth from the feet of his throne, like the diamond, rolled forth four rivers of flame from his footstool, rolled through the channels of clouds to the world of mankind. Filled was the hall with spirits of heaven. Wonder of wonders was the starry place. Above the sky, like a rainbow of fire and sunlight, were formed the spirits. They sang the glories of the Holy One. Then, from the midst of the fire came a voice. Behold the glory of the first cause. I beheld that light, high above all darkness, reflected in my own being. I attained, as it were, to the God of all gods, the Spirit Son, the sovereign of the sun spheres. Again came the voice. There is one, even the first, who has no beginning, who has no end, who has made all things, who governs all, who is good, who is just, who illumines, who sustains. Then from the throne there poured a great radiance, surrounding and lifting my soul by its power. Swiftly I moved through the spaces of heaven. I was shown the mystery of mysteries, shown the secret heart of the cosmos. I was carried to the land of Arulo, stood before the lords in their houses. They opened the doorway so I might glimpse the primeval chaos. My soul shuddered at the vision of horror, and my soul shrank back from the ocean of darkness. Then I saw the need for the barriers, saw the need for the lords of Arulo. Only they, with their infinite balance, could stand in the way of the inpouring chaos. Only they could guard God's creation. Then I passed around the circle of eight, saw all the souls who had conquered the darkness, saw the splendor of light where they dwelled. I longed to take my place in their circle, but I also longed for the way I had chosen when I stood in the halls of Amenti and made my choice to the work I would do. I passed from the halls of Arulo down to the earth space where my body lays. I arose from the earth where I rested and stood before the dweller. There I gave my pledge to renounce my great right until my work on earth was completed, until the age of darkness had passed. Listen, O soul, to the words I shall give you. In them you shall find the essence of life. Before I return to the halls of Amenti, you shall be taught the secrets of secrets, how you too may arise to the light. Preserve them and guard them, hide them in symbols, so the profane will laugh and renounce. In every land may you form the mysteries. Make the way hard for the seeker to tread. Thus will the weak and the wavering be rejected. Thus will the secrets be hidden and guarded, held till the time when the wheel shall be turned. Through the dark ages, waiting and watching, my spirit shall remain in the deep hidden land. When one has passed all the trials of the outer, summon me by the key that you hold. Then will I, the initiator, answer, come from the halls of the gods in Amenti. Then will I receive the initiate, give him the words of power. Listen and remember these words of warning. Bring not to me one lacking in wisdom, impure in heart, or weak in their purpose. Else I will withdraw from you your power to summon me from the place of my sleeping. Go forth and conquer the element of darkness. Exalt in your nature your essence of light. Now go forth and summon your kin, so that I may impart the wisdom to light the path when my presence is gone. Come to the chamber beneath my temple. Eat not food until 3 days are past. There will I give you the essence of wisdom, so that with power you may shine amongst all of mankind. There will I give you the secrets, so that you too may rise to the heavens. God-man, in truth, as in essence you be. Depart now and leave me, while I summon those you know of, but as yet know not. Emerald Tablet 15. The Secret of Secrets. Now you assemble, my children, waiting to hear the secret of secrets, which shall give you power to unfold the God within, give you the way to eternal life. Plainly shall I speak of the unveiled mysteries. No dark sayings shall I give to you. Open your ears now, my children. Hear and follow the words that I give. First, I shall speak of the shackles of darkness that bind you in chains to the sphere of the earth. Darkness and light are both of one nature, different only in seeming, for each arose from the source of the all. Darkness is disorder, light is order. Darkness transmuted is light of the light. This, my children, is your purpose in being, transmutation of darkness to light. Listen now of the mystery of nature, the relations of life to the earth where it dwells. Know that you are threefold in nature, physical, astral, and mental in one. 3 are the qualities of each of the natures, 9 in all, as above, so below. In the physical are these channels, the blood which moves in vertical motion, reacting on the heart to continue its beating. Magnetism, which moves through the nerve paths, carrier of energies to all cells and tissues. Akasa, which flows through channels, subtle yet physical, completing the channels, each of the 3 attuned with each other, each affecting the life of the body. They form the skeletal framework through which the subtle ether flows. In their mastery lies the secret of life in the body, relinquished only by will of the adept, when his purpose in living is done. Three are the natures of the astral. Mediator is between above and below, not of the physical, not of the spiritual, but able to move above and below. Three are the natures of mind. It is the carrier of the will of the Great One, arbitrator of cause and effect in your life. Thus is formed the threefold being, directed from above by the power of four. Above and beyond man's threefold nature lies the realm of the spiritual self. Four in its qualities, shining in each of the planes of existence, but 13 in one, the mystical number. Based on the qualities of humanity are these lords. Each shall direct the unfoldment of being, each shall be channels of the Great One. On earth, humanity is in bondage, bound by space and time to the earth plane. Encircling each planet, a wave of vibration binds them to this plane of unfoldment. Yet within you is the key to release. Within you may freedom be found. When you have released the self from the body, rise to the outermost bounds of your earthly plane. Speak the word Dor Elila. Then for a time your light will be lifted. Free may you pass the barriers of space. For a time of half of the sun, 6 hours, free may you pass the barriers of earth plane. See and know those who are beyond you. To the highest worlds may you pass. See your own possible heights of unfoldment. Know all earthly futures of soul. You are bound in your body, but by the great power you may become free. This is the secret here whereby bondage shall be replaced by freedom. Let your mind be calm, let your body be at rest. Become conscious only of freedom from flesh. Center your being on the goal of your longing. Think over and over that you would be free. Think of this word, La Ilgan. Over and over in your mind let it sound. Drift with the sound to the place of your longing, free from the bondage of flesh by your light. Listen while I give the greatest of secrets, how you may enter the halls of Amenti, enter the place of the immortals, as I did, stand before the lords in their places. Lie down in the rest of your body, calm your mind so no thought disturbs you. Pure must you be in mind and in purpose, else only failure will come to you. Vision Amenti, as I have told in my tablets. Long with fullness of heart to be there. Stand before the lords in your mind's high. Pronounce the words of power I give. Mekut el Shab el Ale Surben el Zabrut Zin Ephrim Quarel. Relax your mind and body, then be sure your soul will be called. Now I give you the key to Shambhala, the place where my brothers live in the darkness. Darkness, but filled with light of the sun. Darkness of earth, but light of the spirit. Guides for you when my day is done. Leave your body as I have taught you. Pass to the barriers of the deep hidden place. Stand before the gates and their guardians. Command your entrance by these words. I am the light. In me there is no darkness. Free am I of the bondage of night. Now open the way of the 12 and the 1, so I may pass to the realm of wisdom. When they refuse you, as surely they will, command them to open by these words of power. I am the light. For me, there are no barriers. Open, I command, by the secret of secrets. Edom Elhahim Sabert Zur Adom. Then if thy words have been truth of the highest, open for you the barriers will fall. Now I leave you, my children. Down, yet up to the halls shall I go. May you win the way to me, my children. Truly my kin shall you become. Thus I finish my writings. May these be keys to those who come after, but only to those who seek out my wisdom, for only for these am I the key and the way. And it's over.
Thanks, Hilondray. You have come to the end.
I stuttered a little bit, I'm sorry.
Man, that was enjoyable. Jesus Christ, you wouldn't believe the thoughts passing through my mind listening to that.
That thought,
The thought.
thought, thoughts,
Yeah,
thought.
I
the
was
thoughts, man.
chilled. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually like just chilling out, listening to that. I nearly fell asleep.
Again.
Not from boredom. So does anyone have any like comments or questions regarding any of the chapters?
Man, I just finished the last season of a show called The 100, and when it comes to this last few books or last few chapters or tablets, you wouldn't believe how much that this show drew. Like it's so clear to me that they designed the entire last season, and in fact the entire show, off of these words in this book.
So you're having synchronicities.
Yeah, I mean it's obvious that like the writers of the story like took heavy inspiration from this. I'd bet $1 million.
Well, I don't know.
What
The series, the 100, I think.
Yeah, the 100.
The 100, yes.
I really like the part about cloaking the lessons in symbols, so
Yeah.
that the profane will laugh.
And they are cloaked in symbols.
Yeah, I mean, he even says, "Take this and turn it into religion,
Yeah.
because that's the only way the essence will last through the years."
I really
Man.
like that as well. I like that he wanted us to cloak it as well. It reminds me of like in the Kybalion when Hermes says that we aren't supposed to be made fools, and not to put ourselves out in front of the common man, because we're not to be made fun of. We're not to be made fools, or the process isn't to be made fun of. So I can agree. And I also like that he asked us to kind of hide it in plain sight.
Yeah. One of the stranger things you read today was talking about turning your body and aligning your body for 1 hour a day to the north.
2 hours. 2 hours in total.
Oh yeah, and then doing it
1 hour to the north, 1 hour to the
Yeah.
south. If you want, I can explain the scientific part of this.
Yes, please.
Please do. I want to hear the
You
scientific
do
part.
know that your body and your, let's say, your blood has iron, right?
Yes.
Iron reacts to magnets. So
Yes.
it's not advised for most people. They usually say a person shouldn't sleep every day with the head to the north. Why? Because the positive magnetic pole will pull the iron to the place where your head is. So it will be pulling everything up. So by doing this is he explains it as a technique of maintaining balance. You have your head 1 hour to the north, and you are focused from your chest to your head. So you are focusing on that part of your body. It is pulling the iron to the upper part of the body. When you turn your head to the south, you have your head to the south, it will pull the iron that is in excess on the upper part of your body to the middle part of your body. So the middle point where he speaks about focus, it goes from chest to head and chest to feet. So the middle point is chest, which means heart.
Right.
What this is doing is concentrating iron in your heart, which pumps your blood, and iron gives you more health, if you could say so. So it's putting more health onto the place that gives you health.
Good. Yeah.
This is
I
my
like
own, after thinking a while about this, this was my own, this is my own theory, and no one told me. I just was thinking about magnets and, you know, iron and how it reacts. So instead of being dispersed throughout the body, which will be, but you do this every day to keep balance. And you are drawing the power of the earth for you.
So do you practice this by like sleeping in different directions?
This, it's like, I prefer to, I did this one day and I stopped because right now I don't have the means. But I think like you should take 2 hours each day. That's why he says do these, keep yourself in balance once in each 7. So take 2 hours of each day and lay yourself with your head to the north and lay yourself with the head to the to the south, doing this every day, because you might do this every day until you are 80 or 90, but when you stop doing it in your old age, then that will come. So I think it's more a thing like to test it out. I want to test it out in this life and see how far I can get doing this.
He said that's all it takes. He's like, hey, you want to live forever? I'll lay it out clearly for you. Lay south, lay north, 2 hours a day. Isn't that something? And don't forget it once you're 100. Man, isn't that something?
He even tells you how to die.
Yeah,
How do you die?
you
You
stop
have
doing
to
it.
lay, you have, no, no. Stop doing it, you will die. But if you want to die a peaceful death with no pain, you lay your head to the east, your feet to the west. You focus on your solar plexus and whirl everything, every of your energy there. And you send part of it to the north, half of it to the north, and half of it to the south.
And what if?
Oh, you divide the Red Sea.
There, Alex, what if?
What if you don't have a compass? You said to me that there was
You just watch the sky.
There are ways, like if you have a needle, a little bit of water, and a leaf, you can know where north is.
You can, in you can get yourself straight just in one day. Wake up early enough to see the sunrise, and then go back to where you watched the sunrise when the sun's setting, and you'll have a straight line that you can draw between your feet from sunrise position to sunset position, and then just draw like a perpendicular line in like a plus sign shape, and that'll be north and south.
That is one way, and then you have the other way, which is applicable in survival states, like that one.
But how do you know which? I mean, I just know. I find it really confusing.
The sun rises in the east and sets in the west.
Does it?
Sets in the west. That's why the west is always like sort of seen as a symbol of like death, because the sun goes to the west to die and to like set, you know, and the east is seen as like a time or a place of like birth. And that's why like the Easter being like a rebirth of Jesus is called Easter, because yeah, oh there you go. And that's why all the symbols of Easter are bunnies and eggs, which are fertility symbols, as in like birth.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah, and perhaps the word west and the word rest have something to do with each other. because the sun goes to the west to get its rest.
That's interesting. What about this one? Why do they call it mourning? What my mourning?
Man,
What my
You
That-
are
that's the-
mourning something.
I'm mourning the fact that I'm back in the 3D realm, yeah? After astral projection. After
That's why you should say good risings
I like it.
and not good morning, because
I'm not mourning.
you're not
Exactly.
mourning anything.
No.
Man, I'm
Yeah,
really
but-
interested. I'm really interested to reread some of the parts of that book that talk about the dweller.
So that's the thing that I was saying in the beginning. Alex,
Yes.
can I talk about it?
Yes, of course.
So like I was speaking with Alex the other day, and we did these readings, more like 4 chapters in each reading. Now the thing that is going to be done, not you know, it won't be this week, probably not this month, but it's soon. I will take my time to read the book as many times as I can and take my own conclusions out of it, interpret it, and make a theory to explain each chapter. After this, when I have all my things done, I will start doing readings again, and I will read a chapter or 2 per reading, and I will present my own theory, and then we can discuss my theory and your theories if you have anything to add or you want to correct anything. And everyone is part of it, I think.
Yeah, I feel like 1 chapter a week would be good, and then we could like really break it down.
Yeah.
Really like kind of really delve into it basically, and interpret it together. You know, like obviously with your help.
I'm going to go into the stream of reading these more than 100 times.
Yeah.
When I finish this, maybe I will be enlightened.
Good luck.
But yeah, does anyone have any more comments or questions that they'd like to add?
Yeah.
Any of the chapters they heard tonight?
I want to say thank you guys for having me. This was
Thank
my
you for
first
being
and
here.
very enjoyable. I enjoyed your reading. You did excellent. I didn't see your reading face during the reading, but I'm sure you look great as well. So I appreciate it, man.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Can I just ask where you found the link? Did I send it to you?
Actually, a gentleman who is in the group, Excalibur, is a friend of mine. He went to the same high school as me, and recently we reconnected, and we've been talking about, you know, where we are in life, and I realized he's a really magical person, and he's going, you know, really long way down this path, and we ended up talking for about 4 or 5 hours, and he's like, hey, I'm in this Discord group, you should join, it's awesome. So he invited me, and I'm glad he did.
Wicked, are you in the Discord?
Cool.
Are you in the Discord?
I am in the Discord.
What's your name there?
Alchemist or Geber Ibn Isa. I can't remember which one. It started out as Geber Ibn Isa, which is also my Facebook name. So he was like, you probably want an alias. So I changed it to Alchemist. ALKMST.
Are you the alchemist?
I am the Alchemist.
The one that Excalibur's been telling us about.
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, alchemist.
I think you are. Apparently you have so many interesting stories to tell us. So I think we should jump off here and get on to
Yeah. So thank you
Okay.
again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And see you later.
Great. Bye-bye.